First off, let me just say happy WoW Classic launch. I hope that you're all enjoying it. You were always the best. So many memories made, and even more to be made now. Vanilla's where it's at. But apart from that, let's talk about Razor Hill. Just to recap, Sen'jin Village, which is the hometown of the Darkspear Trolls, is on the brink of attack from humans. Knowing this, we've made our way up to Razor Hill to see if the Orcs can help out. So let's dive right in and find out what happens next in World of Warcraft. Now, Razor Hill is located north of Sen'jin Village. I would like to tell you how many quests are in this area, but we've gotten to the point that they're all bleeding into different zones. Now, this is going to be a common trend from here on out, so let's not worry about the numbers. Let's focus on the story. First off, let's meet the main people we're going to be talking to. First up, we have Gale Naziwig, the very flirtatious goblin, Orgnil Soulscar, the investigator, and Garthok, the one orc that doesn't care about any other place but Razor Hill. You'll understand what I mean in a minute. So let's go ahead and start off with Garthok and see what he has to say about the human invasion in Sen'jin Village. Now, upon finding Garthok, he says, screw Sen'jin Village, we've got our own problems here. He says that Sen'jin Village is close enough to the Echo Islands and also the Valley of Trials, and that there should be plenty of young bloods that can help him out with their problems. After that, Garthok starts talking about this place called Terraguard Keep. Now, you may not have seen it, but you passed this place when you were heading up to Razor Hill. Terraguard Keep used to be a place where the Kultiris lived for years, and yes, I'm talking about the Kultiris in the latest expansion. But the Cataclysm wiped out all of the humans in Terraguard Keep. Now the Northwatch residents are moving in to take their place. Garthok wants you to kill 6 Northwatch Marines, 6 Northwatch Sharpshooters, and a very narcissistic Lieutenant Palater. Gale Naziwig, however, has something else on her mind. She knows that Garthok is sending you out to Terraguard Keep, and she wants you to pick up 6 pieces of Kultiris treasure for her. So, you head out to Terraguard Keep, you kill the 12 different Northwatch humans that you needed to kill. You also pick up 6 pieces of Kultiris treasure for Gale. The last thing you do is confront Lieutenant Palater. Not much more I have to say about him. You get what kind of person he is. So you take him out, and you begin your journey back to Razor Hill. Garthok says that tales of your bravery will be heralded in Orgrimmar. And while Gale is grateful for the treasure, that's about it. You don't get much for helping her out, but oh well. Garthok says that because the humans are out of their hair for a bit, we can move on to more pressing matters. The Cataclysm utterly destroyed the eastern coast of Durotar and caused all the beaches to be overrun by angry elementals from the sea. Garthok sent grunts to take care of the situation, but it's proving to be way too much for them to handle. And here's where you come in. Garthok wants you to head to the coast and kill 12 elementals. But of course, Gale wants you to pick up some gnomish tools from the crashed ships on the shore. How she's finding out where you're going? Who knows? I mean, she's pretty far away from the conversation you're having with Garthok, so you got me. I guess word travels really fast. So you head out to the eastern shore. You kill all of the elementals that needed to be killed. You also find all the gnomish tools that Gale wanted you to find. And while you're out there, you find the grunts that were sent out to deal with the problem that you're dealing with right now. And they are not in good shape. So you end up helping a few of them get back on their feet. After all of this is done, you head back to Razor Hill. Garthok can tell that you've been working really hard taking out all of the elementals. And he also says he'll pass word of your deeds up his chain of command. He also spoke to many of the grunts that you helped on the shore and commends your actions. Gale literally asks if her knight in shining armor has returned. She's grateful for the gnomish tools, and you get nothing for helping her out again. Nothing. Nothing at all. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, screw you, Gale. If anything, she mentions that her friend Thonk works at the guard tower northwest of Razor Hill, and that there's something about the river overflowing. We'll be speaking to Thonk about that later on. But let's not forget about our third person, Orgnil Soulscar. And guess who's back? The Burning Blade. We first met the Burning Blade in the Valley of Trials, where they were kicking up a fuss. And remember in Sen'jin Village when we didn't have to deal with them? Well, now we do. Orgnil was sent here to investigate the presence of the Burning Blade agents in Durotar. He mentions that there's a cave to the northeast where the Burning Blade train their recruits. And Orgnil is very interested in what they're teaching. Orgnil thinks that you're looking for work, so he wants you to go into the cave and retrieve 6 spell scrolls from the Burning Blade members. So you head out to Dustwind Cave, you kill some of the Burning Blade members for their scrolls. Then you return to Orgnil to report. Orgnil says that the spells on the scrolls aren't much different than what's being taught to the Horde Warlocks, but he says that this merits further investigation. From here, he wants you to speak to Gore the Enforcer at the Drenashar Blockade. Orgnil thinks that Gore would be interested in picking up this investigation. So now at this point you have 2 options. 1, go to Drenashar Blockade and speak with Gore the Enforcer, or 2, head to the guard tower and speak with Gale's friend, Thonk. The choice is yours to explore. Durotar will be wrapping up here pretty soon, but this is just the beginning, so if you like what you're seeing, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll see you here next time when we discuss more of the Tales of Azeroth.